Hey everybody, how's it going? We got an old round that's expiring in some 4 days and 3 hours as I'm making this video. And of course, we're talking about round 8 of season 1, and I am 82% complete. There's a missing series that I have yet to complete, and that is Chevy Corvette Stingray C8 Limited Series. I already own this car. In fact, mine is fully upgraded. So, I really was not in any hurry to complete this series. But since there's some 45 gold from the series itself, and the 5,250 victory points is going to land me additional 30 gold plus 35,000 motorsport dollars. So why not, right? So for those who don't own this car, I'm not sure at this point if it's worth bothering with this series, because you'll have to buy the car, and that's going to cost you some 450 gold up front. And then to meet the PR requirement, you have to spend another 429 gold. So, I think it'll make more sense to wait till next time they offer us another one of these limited series, because this certainly isn't the first time we've had this car on offer for the limited series. In fact, I won this car from a limited time series, the old format, right? Where they required PR a little bit lower than what is required this time around. So last time I was able to win the car for 294 gold, I think. But this time, they're requiring that we spend additional 135 gold on top of that. So 429 gold is what's required. And, some racing dollars. So anyway, so without further ado, let's jump in and see if we can score some extra gold and whatnot. So 7 days, but at this point, it's kind of a moot point. Let's see, the series expires. If it expires, I think it's gone. As in, even if you haven't completed the series, there's no way of accessing it. So, yeah, as I said, those 7 day time limit doesn't really make any difference here. I just gotta get this done before the round expires. All right, so by expiring, I mean gone from the game. Completely disappeared. All right, so Chevrolet Corvette Stingray C8 Limited Series. Of course, 100% complete to win this car. And Corvette Stingray C8 marks the start of a dramatic new era for Chevy's iconic formula, with the bold decision to change to a mid-engine platform for the series. There is a slight, even in the game, obviously in real life, there's a huge difference between where the engine is mounted. Of course, traditionally, it's front mounted for your most American muscle cars, including Corvette, right? But these guys, obviously, they're changing that to more of a midship engine, which technically should give you better handling, right? My experience of racing this car, I haven't experienced it though. So, to me, I feel like, well, let's see. I feel like this car tends to understeer, but that might just be me. Anyway, first 25% completion, by the way. There's 750 victory points, 5 gold, and 30,000 racing dollars to be won. And that can be done with racing dollars only, because the first 25% completion requires completion of 4 tiers. And that requires PR 50.9. And this car, without spending any gold, you can bring your PR up to 51.8. 58, that'd be nice. No, 51.8. And then after that, you pretty much need to spend gold on upgrades to get anything back. So obviously, if you're in it, especially at this point, it makes no sense to stop halfway or something, unless you won this car from last limited series, which means you would have PR somewhere in the 58 range, I think, 58 or 59. I don't remember off the top of my head what the PR requirement was last time, but it's high enough to get you through 75% completion, which means you can pick up some 25 gold and whatever victory points that's gonna, well, 1,000 here for 50%, 750 for first 25%, right? And another 1,500. So 25 gold, and obviously it's not gonna get me if I stop there to the, extra 30 gold in victory points, but I think it'll still get me somewhere around where I can still pick up some motorsport dollars, right? Anyway, so that's that. I mean, there really isn't much to talk about at this point in the series, right? So let's just hop in and get rolling. So, all right. So here's my car that's fully maxed out, PR 63.4. And to get there, it does cost you some. Let's see, fully upgrading this car will cost you a total of 874 gold and like 1.7 million racing dollars and change. And this car is featured in a single bonus series called American Classics. And to meet the PR requirement to complete that series, it's going to cost you some 634 gold. So, for limited series, you spend 429, and then you have to spend a couple of hundred extra to reach the bonus series PR requirement of 61.6. And if you want to access the exclusive series, then you would need to spend additional couple of hundred, 230, 240-ish gold, 240, I think. So yeah, pretty pricey car. And bonus series, I mean, you don't need to do all that to get majority of the rewards claimed. That's how the game works, right? 75% completion you can usually do. It's that final 100% completion that's always the one that breaks the bank. Anyway, the exclusive series does pay out 70 gold. So is that worth it after spending some 870 gold? Yeah, not really. Anyway, let's do some racing. We got elimination for the event number 1 in this limited series. Here at Red Bull Ring, we're gonna be using the national circuit layout, the shorter one. I mean, not that Grand Prix circuit is all that large here, but even shorter national circuit. So off we go. Quite an assortment of colors here. It's like bag of Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Yes. See, I feel like I can feel the weight of the car, trying to push me off. So a bit of understeering happening. That's what I mean, Not quite like C6 GT2. That one, on the other hand, has magnificent handling. Much better than this guy. Anyway, while we're at it, let's check out some different... Oi! As I was saying. It feels quite heavy when you're steering, which, to me, it's the equates to a bit of a understeering. You know what I mean? It takes more effort to, make these corners. And then when I do, we're hearing a bit of skidding as well. So here, let's hop inside. Nice interior though, right? fine detail goes in here. All over the place. But anyway, there you go. Give it a nice 180 to wrap up the very first race of the event. So good enough for gold trophy number 1. So 1 down, what, 44 more to go. I think we can pull it off. I got some instant servicing offers available still that I have not used yet. So, ooh, that's what I get for starting out with like 3/4 used up service bar car, I guess. Anyway, I think I should still be able to wrap up this tier 1 without necessarily having to service. And then after that, I'll start rolling with the instant service offer, you know? So, drag race should be fine. I don't think drag race should use up that many service bars anyway. Right. But yeah, official paint. There, I like the selection. That orange is pretty cool. Yellow, I like. It's like a desert sun yellow or something along that line. Boy, how many speeds does this car have? Let's see. Let me look that up. This car has 8-speed transmission. Okay. Maybe that's what the C8 is for. The 8 part of the C8. Man, that first to second, it's like one of those quick shift cars. Huh. Alright, so 2 down, 1 more opponent to beat, and darker hue we got here, looking menacing or something, I don't know. No, it's a pretty cool looking color, I think. And this should be a quicker launch for the, man, that first to second shift. If I'm not paying attention, very easily miss. And we'll just stroll through the finish line for another victory. Pick up a couple of thousand racing dollars for the effort. Few fame points, 400 to be exact. And we just have enough of the service bar left for us to get into the last race of the tier 1 here, which is going to be at Silverstone, the international circuit. 2 laps. So here we go. Of course, tier 1, there is never a PR requirement. Right. Everybody's lined up at their position. And do we actually have 22? No, we wouldn't have. Yeah, just 16 in the grid. Considering this is a fairly short race, we wouldn't need that many cars in the grid. As we cut straight through the middle to climb up before like corner 3. We're in the lead. What would you expect in these early stages, right? Early tiers of the limited series. And this, yeah, Silverstone, just about every layout is pretty fun to race at, I think. And we got, let's see, we got 4 different layouts here. So we got National, we got International, we got Grand Prix, and we got 2009 Bridge Grand Prix, right? So we got 4 different layouts total. And yeah, I obviously they share certain sections of the circuit they have to, right? I mean, after all, it's the same circuit, but I feel like they're different enough to keep things feel fresh, you know? So, of course, iconic circuit. Anyway, all right, we gotta finish. We got a tier to finish up here. So, bot training. Nah, we don't really need to bot train, do we? I mean, only time when I'd have to race more because I don't bot train would be, I mean, especially with a fully upgraded car, would be the endurance races. You know what I mean? Since your target distance would be further up. Alright, we'll send it off sideways. And got just, was it like 13 racing dollars deducted for whatever penalty that was? Off track, I think is what it said. When did I go off track? I feel like oftentimes they don't mean what they say. Anyway, under minute best lap time. I mean, probably could have done better if I didn't send it sideways. Anyway, that's good enough for that race. Right. Wraps up tier 1, unlocks tier 2. Alright, and pick up a few racing dollars for the bonus. Alright, so let's get on with this and see if we can wrap this up before the timer expires on this round. So stay tuned and we'll catch you in tier 2. See you there.